Well, I think he's dedicated to the kids and has, he wants to do what's best for you guys and make them successful.
When I think of Mr. King, I think about somebody who, like Mr. Reiser said, is dedicated beyond belief. He's the music man, the noisemaker. He brings so much energy and passion to Buckeye High School. He's a true asset to our community and just a wonderful person.
I think Buckeye is very fortunate to have Mr. King. Not only is he dedicated to all the students that he works with every day, from his classes to the band, he's also very dedicated to the community. Mr. King's a very loyal individual and works as hard as anybody that I've ever been around in 14 years of education. We're extremely fortunate to have him. He's a positive role model for our community and for our students, and he brings out the best in Buckeye.
When I think of Mr. King, I think of a leader who gets things done the way he wants them done.
Mr. King's a good teacher. He tries his best to help us even though he doesn't really have much to work with. Out of other bands in the area, we have probably the least amount of staff, so he doesn't get much help, and with how many of us there are, there's 100, it doesn't average much well out for him because most other teachers have like 30 students. So he's doing the best he can. And especially with all of our opportunities that we get, like how we did the Kicking It with Kenny, and we had the Cavs game while we were doing marching band, and we have to get ready for pep band and the Christmas concert and Veterans Assembly. He has to juggle all this kind of music, and with how much he has to deal with, he's doing a pretty good job, I'd say. Us seniors try and help him out. And with that, we kind of keep the band running.
Mr. King is one of the most motivated people I know because he just wants everyone to achieve and do their best.
How long have you been teaching music, and what inspired you to do so?
I've been teaching music for 25 years, and I had a really good band director when I was in high school that inspired me to teach, and his name is Pat Santelli. He's now on the Board of Education at Norton, but he was the band director that inspired me to go on into teaching.
What's the most challenging part of being the marching band director, and what's the most rewarding part?
I think the most challenging part is you're always on the move. You've got to be in different places, especially on this campus. Sometimes I'm at the junior high, sometimes at the high school. Moving trailers around, that's probably the most challenging part of the job. This year we had 2 trailers to move through the season, so that's probably the most challenging thing, probably physically moving it. But just kind of like one thing goes into the next, so you're always on the move. Most rewarding part is to see our students succeed. That without a doubt to stand on the sideline and look back at all the hard work that they've put in and to see them succeed and them smiling back at you, that's probably the best part of it.
What has been the biggest accomplishment so far in your career?
Without a doubt, getting a Superior with Buckeye at state marching band finals meant a lot. It was like taking the Cleveland Browns to the Super Bowl and actually winning it. We have four Superior ratings in the history of the school, and this is one of them. So without a doubt, getting to the state marching band finals this year was an accomplishment, but getting a Superior rating there was the biggest one out of my career.
About Mr. King?
Sure.
Okay, go. Well, Mr. King is chess club.
He's a dinosaur.
That's good enough.
I like you.